What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Games with BK. I'm going to keep this kind of brief in this intro segment. I'm going to start this video off by showing the ring ceremony for the Las Vegas Aces. They are the champions from last year. They knocked off my New York Liberty. Then I'm going to go into the Liberty versus Fever game. I'm going to add some timestamps for each section in the description, and I'm going to try to add it to the screen here. So without any further ado, here's the Las Vegas Aces ring ceremony.
Make some noise for the WNBA champion, your Las Vegas Aces. The head coach is Becky Hammond. Kirsten Bell.
The WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they go up against the Indiana Fever. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And when you look at the rich history of the Liberty, last year was their strongest team yet.
The most regular season games the Liberty ever won was 23, until last year when they won 32. Breanna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games.
Now here's Boston. Fires, top of the key. Clark, that one's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Ionescu. Picked by Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Mitchell grabs the board.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Up top, Clark. The three-pointer, no good. Stewart with the ball. Now guarded by Smith. Now Burke. Stewart. Over Boston. Stewart with the bucket.
Well, capable on either end of the pick and roll. Stewart taking it herself that time.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Clark. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And again, Clark missing. Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Ionescu, that's good.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Mitchell with it. Takes the three. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Here's Ionescu, and she makes good on the layup.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Boston outside. Clark, screen by Smith. From deep. And the shot by Clark, no good. Pass to Burke. Outside Stewart. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Jones, covered by Smith. The kick out to Ionescu. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Beyond the arc. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Clark, that one's good.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Here's Burke. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Picked by Jones. Tries yet again, and she lays it up and in.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Pass to Smith. Back to Mitchell. Clark. Launches it. And the fever hit again from deep.
We've got a small portion of the season behind us, and the league's hierarchy is starting to come into focus.
It's still early, though, so for the teams that are struggling, you still have time to get in gear.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of time, Brian. I mean, the season is short, and the pressure ramps up every week that goes by when you're not winning games.
Phenomenal defense from Stewart on that play. It's no surprise she's regarded as one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Pass to Ionescu. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Here's Smith. To the paint. Knocked away. Takes it out to Clark. Yes, and it's Melissa Smith picking up the assist.
Passing isn't something this team asks of Melissa Smith, but that doesn't mean she's selfish with the ball. She can move it around a little bit. Nice feed.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Mitchell. Samuelson outside. Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Lainey Hamilton on the wing. She's guarded by Samuelson. The kick out to Ionescu. Jones. No good. And she's off to a slow start, 1 for 4.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Back to Smith. Pass to Samuelson. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. To the middle. Smith. Bucket is good.
Such a high motor player. Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
Ionescu has it. She's got 7. It's hauled in by Boston.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Clark can't get it to go. New York trailing here. The #1 overall pick in 2016, Brianna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
Yeah, I think she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
This one for 3. New York with the rebound.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now Mitchell. Clark outside for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Ionescu left side. Down low, Jones. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to see?
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet it's more than a few.
Ionescu outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
From deep 3-point range. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. and they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
And it's New York's ball. Vandersloot outside. Thornton left side. Pass to Jones. Thornton. Jones. She's guarded by Dantas. Tries it from 9. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Now here's Hull. Now Wallace. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. The second chance effort. And Jones pulls it down.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Pass to Thornton. Dodikish. Jones. She's guarded by Dantas. Thornton outside. 5 on the clock. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that 3-point ability.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
Now here's Vandersloot. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Thornton. Jones with it. She's guarded by Dantas. The shot's good.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Now here's Wallace. To the inside. Pass to Mitchell. Lexi Hull on the wing. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Good work cashing in from the mid-range. Love seeing Lexi pull up and connect.
New York calls timeout. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here is Sabali. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Hull. Mitchell, Vandersloot defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Bagbenley. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Vandersloot outside. Bagbenley with the rebound. Indiana trailing. Now here's Samuelson. Pass to Dantas. Hold. Back to Dantas. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
Mitchell outside. Up top, Samuelson. Inside. Here's Bagbenley. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Dodikish. Hull defending. And she banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now here's Hull. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Bagbenley. Hull. Drops in the tray.
A textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
New York leading. Here's Phoebish. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mitchell outside, and here's Hull. And that misses. That would have put them up. Jones left side for three. And the three ball is good.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Drew Jones, just an ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Sabali. Now Dodikish. Hole defending. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Samuelson. Soft touch off the glass.
Out in the open, Samuelson is a nice finisher in transition and never afraid to push it.
The Liberty trail. Vandersloot outside. Dantas with the steal. To the inside. Here's Samuelson. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
How many times have you seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team. After having a tough time in the first, she's managed to turn it around here in this second quarter.
Pass to Hole. The three, it's good from long range.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Now here's Vandersloot. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Jones inside, working on Dantas. That shot is good, and she has made 8 while only missing 4. That's 67% shooting. Pass to Dantas. From outside, off the mark. Vandersloot outside. To the paint. Here's Jones. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Tricks to the line to shoot 2.
And that one goes on Katie Lou Samuelson.
She misses the free throw.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Pass to Fagbenle. Hole. Samuelson, covered by Thornton. Here's Fagbenle. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Thornton, right side. Left side, Stewart. And the layup's good off the glass.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Hull with the ball. She's got 8. Pass to Clark.
Double team on Caitlin Clark. Boston.
In transition, here come the Liberty. Outside, Stewart. And here's Burke. Vandersloot with it. 6 on the shot clock. Now here is Thornton. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, you just love the effort from Thornton offensively, doing whatever it takes to find her shot.
Boston outside. Samuelson outside.
Clark, Vandersloot defending. Pass to Samuelson. Back Benley. fires from deep. Shot's good by Samuelson.
Three-pointers are killing them, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Now here is Stewart.
And while Breanna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. I mean, she's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title, you took in college, internationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
Now Mitchell, 9 points in the game. Pass to Clark. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Liberty.
Shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind.
Don't let the opponent score again.
Thornton outside. Vandersloot with it. Let's go with a 3. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. And thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Jones.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. No luck on that one.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Here's Ionescu. Sinks the 15-footer.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
Now here's Clark.
Amy Hamilton with the rebound.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Stewart with the screen. Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Proving what a selfless player she is, Ionescu is all about getting the rock to wide open teammates.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. There's the triple. Gets it to go from downtown.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Now Burke. Right side, Stewart.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Stewart. It's hauled in by Melissa Smith. Indiana trailing.
Samuelson with the ball. Lainey Hamilton covering.
And here's Melissa Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Sabrina Ionescu.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Fever. outside. No good. That would have tied it.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
Ionescu outside. Jones right side. Good again. She's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
An efficient offensive player. The most impressive thing about Jones to me is she is capable of huge nights without wasting a lot of possessions.
Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Stewart with the screen. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Score the bucket. She is 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Pass to Smith. Back to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Caitlin Clark with the three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Lainey Hamilton covering. Kelsey Mitchell missing again.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
Pass to Stewart. The three. Rebounded by the Fever. Mitchell outside. Knocks down the three ball.
He has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here is Stewart. She's got 8. To the middle. Yep, that one goes.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Caitlin Clark outside. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Now here's Jones. She's got 20. Back to Ionescu. Pass to Jones. Burke. There's the three. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. 8 points for her. 6 on the shot clock. Burke. She's guarded by Samuelson. Ionescu outside. Misses the three. Indiana with the ball. 6-point game.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent, starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. They have arguably the best young core in the W.
Now here's Samuelson. She's got 10. And she makes that one.
Great ball movement for the open player. Samuelson with her head on a swivel.
New York calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. New York leading. Ionescu outside. Jones inside. She's guarded by Boston. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the physicality coaches like to see around the rim. Jones doesn't back down from anyone.
Smith with it. Vandersloot covering. Pass to Hole. Down low. Here's Clark. Smith right side. Now here's Hole. Lady Hamilton covering. Caitlin Clark with the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Good looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
And the Liberty with possession here. 3-point lead. Pass to Lady Hamilton. Hole with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Here's Hole. Here's Boston. Guarded by Jones. Boston, no good. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Vandersloot outside. There's Jonquel Jones with the three. The Fever pull it in.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just one three-pointer in the first half.
Back to Mitchell. Clark for the tie. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Vandersloot. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Lady Hamilton up top. She's covered by Clark. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Mitchell. She's got 12. Shoots over Vandersloot. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. She's got 8. Pass to Stewart from the arc. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. Mitchell with it. Now Hull. Pass to Dantas. The fader. The rebound by Brianna Stewart.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Now here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And she converts the layup.
Well, Vandersloot is just fearless, getting past the inside contact and getting to her finish.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
4 seconds left. The shot, no good.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Liberty leading by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. The Fever trailing. Samuelson outside. Wheeler. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Reading the defense like a book. Wheeler elects to take it herself in the two-player set.
Vandersloot outside. Thornton. Up top, Vandersloot. 6 to shoot. Ionescu outside. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Well, it looks like that last three definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now here's Wheeler. Pass to Boston. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Kayla Thornton. Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Ionescu. Now Thornton. She's guarded by Boston. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. It's hauled in by Boston.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
And here's Fegbenle. Samuelson outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
One of the purest strokes in the game. Samuelson, a feared player from beyond the arc.
And here is Vandersloot. Ionescu outside. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to her total, and that's 9 for 15 shooting.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
Now here's Cole. No good on the triple.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Here's Burke. Vandersloot outside. Ionescu. Back to Vandersloot. Over hole. Vandersloot, good.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here because they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before.
As long as you're getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
And a foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Samuelson. Hull. Wallace. Guarded by Wallace. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Delaney Hamilton. That one's good.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Now here's Wallace, covered by Ionescu. Smith inside, and she finishes nicely on the layup.
Agile play by Smith against contact, getting to her shot.
Ionescu outside. The Fever pull it in. Here's Hole. Pass to Boston. Wallace. Clock at 6. From downtown. Here's Smith. And she uses the glass on the layup.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Davis. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Smith outside. Mitchell back to Smith. Puts up a 3. Again, Melissa Smith missing.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Davis, Hole defending. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. New York, no good that time either. Clark outside. Pass to Smith. Clark. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. And there the Fever with another bucket.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Now here's Davis. Lainey Hamilton. Davis, Hole defending. Here's Lainey Hamilton. And she drops it in from the low post.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Here's Davis. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Ionescu. And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. Clark with it. Now Smith. Kicks it out to Mitchell to take the lead. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. He's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
And the Liberty call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. New York trailing here. Ionescu outside. Stewart covered by Smith. A nice shot by Stewart.
Look, a big part of being a dominant scorer is coming through with big buckets for your team. Stewart simply thrives under pressure.
Now here's Smith. Back to Clark. Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. Inside. Here's Jones. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
2021 MVP Jonquel Jones might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
And the second free throw, good.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip.
Clark with it. Pass to Mitchell. Smith lays it up and banks it in.
When you need a hoop, Melissa Smith is such a great option. She's got skill, size, and heart.
Outside Stewart. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Clark. Launches a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
One three-pointer right on the heels of another, and again, we're tied. Listen to this place go wild.
Tremendous stuff. Toe-to-toe action.
Ionescu, that's good.
The bigger the moment, the more Ionescu wants the ball. The more she wants to take the shot. What a leader.
Clark outside. Mitchell outside. Samuelson. Boston sets a screen. Samuelson's shot is off. New York in the lead. Ionescu outside. Jones, covered by Smith. Pass to Stewart. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Jones. Ionescu left side. The 3 is up. Knocks down the 3.
Fearless at the finish. Ionescu is one of those players that just thrives in clutch moments.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Clark outside. It's in! And she has brought them within 2 points.
They've been relying on a three-point shot all game, and she has not let them down.
Well, her shooting has put them in a position to win this game now. And with the clock winding down and the score where it is, her light isn't red or yellow. It's going to be green and stay green.
Now here's Jones. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
Big time possession here.
Their hearts must be going 100 miles per hour right now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 2. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Samuelson. He's off from 3.
She's been their best rebounder today, no doubt.
Well, the numbers back that up, too. I mean, she brought her lunch pail with her today, and she has gone to work.
And so they foul intentionally.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And she hits both free throws. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called the Fever.
Well, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. Have to do it real quick.
Caitlin Clark outside. A rebound by Burke. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And she misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. She buries it.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Man, I had to do an outro segment for that game. This is a tight one right there, man. That was a fun game to play. Before I even talk about that, though, I do have to make a real world note here. I'm recording this segment the day after the New York Liberty got one step closer to claiming that elusive championship, man. They just won 80-77 over the Lynx. Game 3 on the road. They were down 15 in that game. I was kind of in despair, man. I was in the break room when that game started, and I was like, damn, man. And I started to kind of follow the game through the little updates on my phone. And it was kind of looking scary there. But then Breanna Stewart put the team on her back, started getting buckets. Sabrina hit some big shots down the stretch, including that game-winner shot, that game-winning 3. And the Liberty are one win away, and they need to get that for me on Friday, man, because I don't want to take no chances in the Game 5, man. Just win one more, give me that championship that I've been waiting for 27 years. Well, I would say the overall fan base, the people who have watched over the years, who wanted Teaspoon and Lobo to get it when the league first started, and we need that, man. We need that championship, and that's pretty much it. Now, as for the game that you just saw here on this episode, the cyber or the virtual Liberty team, that was a close game, man. Them 3-point shooters on the Fever are dangerous, and I basically crawled out of that game and escaped with a win. That last 3-point shot, I just let it go off because I'm not going to replicate the mistake that the Liberty made in real life, fouling Courtney Williams while she was shooting a 3 and giving up 4. When I'm up 4, I had to make the better decision, the business decision. Just run away from the shooter, let her get that shot off, and she did. She beat the buzzer. Points counted, but I went away with a 1-point win, 88-87, and I'll make that decision 10 out of 10 times, as long as I get that same result. Now, I just had no answer for Caitlin Clark. I think the 10 3-pointers, had she done that in real life, it would be a WNBA record. So in the virtual world, in this dynasty mode, that's the WNBA record for threes in the game, 10. She went 10 of like 23 or 10 of 22. That was crazy shooting. The only thing she didn't do in this game that she definitely does in real life is dish the ball and get assists and the rebounds. She went into that Iowa attack mode and dangerous shooter. I had no real answers for her. Now Kelsey Mitchell, same thing. I think they were running them off screens and just drilling shots like nonstop, and I could not do anything to stop it. The only thing I could do is try to match them on the other end with my own shooter, Sabrina Ionescu. Now I shot 11 threes, which is a pretty high volume. It ain't 22 the way that Caitlin shot. But I went 5 of 11 from 3 with her, which is good in terms of efficiency. But I also got good production out of Jonquel Jones. Now, Jonquel Jones is in real life and in the game is a big player, a big who can shoot the deep 3, who has range, is a strong rebounder and defensive presence inside, especially with the shot blocking. And now in the virtual world, over the past 3 versions of this 2K game, she's been a player that I know I could lean on if I need a bucket in a pinch. Like when I go on these 2-3 minute scoring droughts, if she's in the game, I'm trying to find a way to dump the ball inside to her because she has a real good chance of scoring. And in past games, there have been like entire stretches of the game where I come down court and exclusively look for her. And then if she gets doubled or anything like that, I just kick out to one of the shooters. But yeah, I needed the big performance out of her. I didn't go off with Brianna. I had a good game with Brianna in terms of points. Benijah Laney Hamilton is one of my favorite players in real life, especially over the past couple of years, learning about her story and how she even fought to make it to this point. I tried in prize games when her overall rating wasn't really high. I was trying to force feed her the ball to score with her, and it was a little tougher. In this 2K25, they did her right in terms of the overall rating, so I ain't really got to struggle and stress to score points with her, so I can get points with her. Now with the rookies, I got 3 of them on this squad right now. In real life, the only one that really plays is Leonie Fibic, and she's a starter. And Leonie Fibic is not a starter in my rotation yet, but I'm definitely going to try to get on the court as a starter. Maybe not next game, maybe the game after that. Now the 2 guards, Jalen Sherrod and Marquisha Davis, they're both like actual rookies from college. Fibic is a foreign-born rookie who was drafted a few years ago, and Liberty ended up with her draft rights, and she's playing for the first time now. But like Marquisha Davis is the first-round pick. I'm going to definitely try to use her. Even though in real life, like with the NBA and WNBA, if you're a late first-round pick and you're playing for strong franchises with depth ahead of you or talented players ahead of you, you're not playing a lot. In real life, she ain't play a lot. But in the game, I'm going to try to play her for considerable amounts of time, as well as Jalen Sherrod. I might play both of them together, and I might play them both alongside Phoebus as well. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling now, so I'm going to try to stop that. But basically, I'm going to try to get these rookies playing time. I'm going to try to start Phoebus. Vandersloot off the bench already because they have Kennedy Burke starting in the game with the rotation that was there. But she's a big asset too as a veteran, as a passer. I'll try to get her some strong minutes. And that's pretty much it as far as this game goes. I know that in the next game, I'm also going to be playing against the Fever because they had like a home and home. And I'm going to try my best to limit those open looks that Clark and Mitchell got, because I know that they could have won this game. They could have easily won this game with that strong firepower, that shooting. And I'm going to try to, if I have to, try to jump through these screens and try to like, I might end up leaving other players to try to shadow those 2 shooters, and that might leave me open. But them shooters are too dangerous, man. I gotta do something to stop them. And now I'm gonna talk about the little opening segment with the Aces ring ceremony briefly. It kind of pains me because I know in real life the Aces defeated the Liberty last year in the finals, and that's the reason why they get in the rings. But I like the broadcasting aspects, these kind of little cutscenes, these kinds of presentation aspects that make the game feel more immersive, especially having conversations with other sports fans online. They really want to feel like they're watching the TV broadcast, or they want to feel like they're in the game. So I like these little things like that make the presentation all that much better. So I kind of happened across that on a whim because I didn't intend to like play the season opener with the Aces and the Mercury. But I got the total control of all the teams. I kind of took a look and I saw that. So I was like, oh, something neat. Let me just come out of the game, let me back out of the game, restart it so I could capture that game footage to add to this episode. So those are the kinds of things that I think 2K does pretty well. There are other things that fans of the series might complain about, but me, I'm a pretty basic man in that regard. I kind of like that presentation thing. So And with the other series too, if I come across those things, I'm gonna record those. You see it a lot with the college football 25 videos that I put out. Like I try to include the intros for some of these schools because they have very unique game day atmospheres, and the game tries to capture that. So I like when sports games do that. But I don't want to drag this thing out for too long, so I want to say thank you for watching episode 2 of Empire Rising. Stay tuned for episode 3. It's going to be Clash with Caitlin Part 2. Another matchup against Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever.